Hi, Ariel.
Ariel, thanks so much for calling. We have Ryan Reynolds on the line. Ariel, would you like to say hello?
Yes.
Ryan, this is Ariel.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Do you have any questions for Ryan, Ariel?
What was his favorite movie that he ever did?
What's a favorite movie that you've ever done?
My favorite movie I've ever done. I have a few of them, if that's okay.
That's allowed.
I really love Detective Pikachu.
Oh yeah, that's a major favorite here.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
Partly because my kids love it. I have 3 daughters, and 2 of them are old enough now to watch it, and they love it so much. Look what I brought.
Oh my gosh! You have Pikachu there.
I have the actual Pikachu here. This is the one that they used in the movie that they modeled Pikachu after.
Sarah, do you have a question for Ryan?
Yes.
What is your question?
What's your favorite food?
Favorite food?
Ooh, Sarah, that's a good question. What is my favorite food? Oh boy, if I just could like have a big, like large thin crust pizza, that's my favorite food. Like if I was stuck on a desert island and I could only eat one thing for the rest of my life, it would be a big thin crust pizza. Stop.
I have one more thing to tell you.
Oh, okay.
I've seen Detective Pikachu the movie 1,000 times.
Which movie?
Detective Pikachu.
Detective Pikachu. And look who's there.
Hello, he's right here. I have one of these, which is Deadpool in his mask. And these are like, see the eyes come off like this?
Cool.
This is how I wear it in the movie too. So the eyes, I can see right through here. These little like mesh things that I can see pretty well, actually. You'd be shocked. And then if I really need to like get a breather and get some air in, I usually take this off.
Okay, Ryan, we'll do one more.
Sure.
Okay. Hello, who's this?
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
I'm Isla.
Hi, Isla.
Hi, Isla.
Isla, do you have a question for Ryan?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's your question?
What's your question? I got to wear your Christmas sweater.
I got to wear your Christmas sweater.
Oh my gosh, I love that. You did? I love my Christmas sweater.
Ryan, thank you so much for joining us today. That was like really special for us here at the hospital.
Super fun for me too. Thank you so much for having me, Fern. I really appreciate it.
We hope that you have a great day and that you and your kids have a lot of fun playing with Pikachu now.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
That would be great. Thank you for having me, and I'll see you on the next one, okay?
Okay, see you on the next one.
Okay. Thanks,
Bye.
guys. Bye. See ya.
What's up, people? Just wanted to send you a little update on how we're doing. We're both doing okay, still asymptomatic, and we've passed the quarantine period, but we're a little bit stuck in limbo. We can't get a flight back home, so we just have to sit still for a little bit. But other than that, we're okay, and we're so thankful for that. I think the worst of it is probably past. It's weird because I never sit still. I never sit still. Sabrina never sits still either, and I think she's finding it harder. She's getting cabin fever, but we're both good mentally, just trying to stay optimistic. I hope you guys are too, man. Keeping yourselves, sane and not getting too worried and too panicked. Take it from me, man. Like I thought I was, definitely gonna see the worst of it as an asthmatic, but thankfully I came through, and you can too. Just a big shout out to everyone that's like helping other people, especially the doctors and nurses and the healthcare people that are doing their thing. You lot are amazing and should be fully appreciated. And to everyone that's going through some hard times financially right now, man, just bear up. This is going to be a tough time for everyone, but don't try and keep your head up, basically. All right. Just a note to say, listen, I'm still here. We're still here. I hope you're good. We're going to fight this thing and everything's going to be cool, man. Thank you for everyone that sends us the love and the thoughts. We really appreciate it. Yeah. All right. Respect. Bye.
Hi, I'm Florence Fishburne. In the movie Contagion, I played a doctor at the Center for Disease Control. The virus in that movie was created by a screenwriter. COVID-19 is very real. Most of us aren't old enough to remember the diseases smallpox and polio and the way that those diseases had affected billions of lives. But they changed the way that people lived, and it looks like COVID-19 is forcing us to change the way that we live, at least for a while. Now, there's a scene in the movie Contagion about the tradition of handshaking. You extended your hand and showed the person you were meeting that you didn't have a weapon, that you weren't carrying one. Well, now the way we're living is like we're all carrying a weapon and we don't even know it. What we do know is that the virus travels through human contact. That's one of the ways it travels. It needs us to survive. So let's not give it any help. Quite simply, one of the best ways to prevent yourself from getting COVID-19 is by behaving like you already have it, which means social distancing. Stay at home if it's at all possible for you. Wash your hands often, like it's your job. Listen to your public health officials wherever it is that you happen to live. A pandemic means that the virus is everywhere, but it won't be every place at the same time. So if it's not where you live today, you can bet that that's going to change. And if you don't know anyone who's sick yet, you can also bet that that will change as well. Our public health experts are telling us that the virus could affect as many as half of us in the coming months moving forward. And that would mean that you or I or someone very close to us will contract the disease, will contract the virus. We need to do everything possible, everything that we can to prevent that from happening. If we can slow this thing down, it will give our doctors and our nurses in our hospitals a fighting chance to help us all get through this thing together. Everything that you can do to stay healthy, everything that I can do to stay healthy, everything that we can do to stay healthy will keep our people on the front lines from getting sick, and that is so important. And I know it's frightening to wake up every day and to see on the news that more people have died. But the overwhelming majority of us are going to live. Every day, the number of those who are being cured will increase. And our scientists can learn from how their immune systems defeated the virus and discover treatments until we have a vaccine. So until we have a cure, you can be that for the people where you live and for the people that you love. We can beat this thing together, just by staying apart. Thanks a lot. Bless you. Stay healthy. Stay safe.
Hello! Cheers! We're back. Cooking with Flo. I even deleted my previous stories so that I can fit more in. Last week, I did so many stories, that they started deleting at the front end, and that's incredibly embarrassing. So here we go today. I really have nothing in the, well, I have things in the fridge, but today is the day that I use the cans that I bought a week ago. Yes, the cans that you have no idea what to use in, but you bought them because they'd last in your pantry for many, many years. Today I'm going to be using chickpeas in a can, tuna in a can. If you don't like tuna, I'm sorry, but I love it, so just don't watch this story. No, I'm kidding. It doesn't matter if you don't like tuna. So today, I'm going to be doing a similar, I've already broken. Yay! I'm going to be doing a similar recipe that I did a few weeks ago. All of my veg is either halved or it's bruised. I'm not going to be doing the exact same recipe, but I'm going to be making some sort of veggie concoction, using up all the old things in the fridge, and then I'm going to be putting it on top of some brown rice. If you don't like tuna, don't worry. You can just put all your beans in. Kidney beans, white beans, whatever beans. I can't use beans anymore because it makes too many people fart. So I've given up on other beans, but chickpeas go crazy. All right, I'm gonna start with chopping up my funny shaped onion. I have some very squidgy cherry tomatoes, too squidgy for a salad, I personally believe. So these are gonna go in with the onion in the pan All the juices are gonna get going. It's gonna be super tasty. I'm gonna have a sip of my drink, and then we're gonna go. Woo! I just realized of a tip that I remember. I weep so hard when I chop my onions, but I remember watching, I can't remember what show it was, but I remember a chef used to put a spoon in their mouth. You don't have to do it, but it basically makes you breathe through your mouth instead of breathing through your nose. If you breathe through your nose, all of the like acids in the air, I think this is correct, get all up in your capillaries, and that's what makes you cry. Whereas if you breathe through your mouth, no tears. All right, I've got my cherry tomatoes and my banged onion all in there. Pretty rough, doesn't really matter. It's gonna get all into the same sauce anyway. Now I'm gonna chop up my bruised pepper and maybe some carrots, and we'll see what happens. I'm literally doing this recipe just like you guys will. It will be stuff that's coming out of my cupboard. So if there's any flavors that you know you love, if there's any food that you know you like, then try and locate those flavors, and you can make your meal into something that you already love in a restaurant or already order from a takeout. Cooking is really actually that easy. You just figure out what it is that you like, and then you start cooking it. So any spices, any proteins, any veggies, bung them in. It's gonna be tasty. Already that looks and smells amazing. What am I gonna do now? Oh, I am going to get my chickpeas. Yeah. Weirdly, this is the most satisfying thing for me to do in the kitchen. This and peeling carrots or parsnips. So satisfying. I have loved chickpeas from a really, really, really young age. When I was younger, I'll do that recipe another time, I would just put them in a bowl with olive oil and Tabasco and spring onion and salt, pepper, maybe half a chili, and it was the best concoction I'd ever made, and I thought that I was the shit. Actually, when I make that meal now, I still do feel the shit. Pretty tasty. So before I put the chickpeas in, I just ever so quickly wash them in the can. I tend to do this because I don't like, I love that it's in juices obviously, but I don't like the flavour of, canned juice. So I just quickly rinse them under water, and then I pop them in there, and they're going to get nice and tasty. I'm going to salt and pepper right now. So just like last time, I have a leftover jar of this tomato stuff. I'm just going to throw it in because it's tasty. Nice little mum's trick. You're going to put a tiny bit of water in there, swill it about so you don't waste any. Shake it. Ta-da! Boom. I've also got the kettle on the boil because I'm going to start getting my rice ready. I cook my rice with some stock, whether it's chicken stock, vegetable stock. I'm going to be using vegetable stock today. And I just use half a stock cube so it's not too salty. I nearly forgot this. This is a homegrown elephant garlic. Now, I've been told that they can get and will get much, much bigger. But the seasons are changing and we need to start putting new things in the bed. So I'm going to start using our elephant garlic. I've washed it. I just need to take the bum off. And these guys go on and on and on and on and on. So even when you start chopping them, put it in a little box and then put it in your fridge and reuse it. But I will tell you one thing. They smell amazing. It smells so good. Bye-bye. So now what I'm also going to do is I am one who loves to soak and wash their rice before they cook. I never used to do this, and then a makeup artist that I was working with once, I was telling her about how I was doing my rice, and she was like, when do you wash it though? And I said, I don't wash it. And she goes, what? They're so dirty. So that's when I started washing them. Same thing. it's gonna have dirt around it, so you may as well clean it. That's what I'm gonna do now. So I'm gonna turn you off because I need to do it now. Okay, I've already done this video 3 times because I've made a fuck up of my words. So, right here, I have rice soaking. I use a mixture of 2 or 3 brown rices. And then over here, we have my vegetable stock cube that's just going away. And when that's melted, I'll put the rice in. Over here, we have that goodness just cooking away. And it's nearly there. We just now need to let it cook for a bit. I'll see if there's anything else to do. Okay, this is wild albacore tuna, lime pole caught. Make sure that your fish is caught like that. So I'm just going to pop that in here, or not. If you're not going to do that, come on, mate, get out. And then grab your spoon, stir it in, break it up. I can't wait to eat this. I'm so hungry. Guys, it looks so tasty. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no, I already did this video, but my phone went blank. I'm so sorry. So, I've just opened up my feta. I was going to put parmesan on it, and then I decided against it because I love feta. So I've just plated myself up with a bit of rice and a bit of whatever that goodness is. And then we are just going to, like I did last time, sprinkle that all over there. And it's going to be well tasty. That's good feta. If you're in America, get that stuff, it's good. So that is chickpea tuna, tomato, red pepper, onion goodness with some brown rice and topped with feta. And make your signature cocktail and eat it. Happy Monday, everyone. Get cooking.